Hey, so tell me if this happened to you because it has never happened to me. So somebody finds one of your blog posts and it happens to be, kind of short, maybe generic blog post, but they love it. Like they love it. You are the next guru. You are definitely the expert that they know now because they read it that can help them with their problem. So they want to sign up to figure out how to work with you more. So they want to sign up for your email newsletter and they don't really see sharing buttons. So they scroll all the way to the top and right, in that sidebar, there's a little join my newsletter box. So they happily give you their email address, join your newsletter. And I mean, we all know that saying join my newsletter doesn't work anymore. So you're going to offer them a nice opt-in freebie. And so you offer them a list of, say, recipes that you threw together in, 20 minutes or an hour, or maybe a couple hours if you have some nice photography. And they download this recipe book and they're like, oh my gosh, like this person is even more of an expert than I thought. They are amazing. And I know they can help me with my pain points. So I need to work with them. So there's no like links in your recipe book or how to work with you. So they have to go back to your website and they go to your work with me page and they sign up and boom, they're a client. Does that ever happen to you? Because it never happens to me. And I don't think it happens to anybody anymore. I think that that's the way the internet worked, perhaps in the noughties, the NAUGHTIES, the 2000 to 2009, but it doesn't work like that anymore. So I want to help you to make sure your blog is going to help grow your email list and your client list by really using it as a content marketing machine and not as something to pump out generic, random, boring, short blog posts every week. And I'll tell you why. So there's 3 facts that I want to go to before I get into it. Do you know how many blog posts are published every month? Or actually, just last month. How many blog posts were published in April 2018 on WordPress alone? WordPress is the biggest, but do you know how many? Because if your answer was 83 million blog posts, then you were right. There were 83 million blog posts published on WordPress just last month. Fact number 2, how big is the health and wellness industry? And of course, it's growing. If you know that the health and wellness industry a couple of years ago was $3.7 trillion with a T, that means 3.7 thousand billion or $3.7 million. It's huge and it's growing. And that's another interesting thing to put in mind when you have an online presence in this industry. Last fact. Do you know how many people, celebrities, are joining this health and wellness industry because it's lucrative and it's happy and it's good and it's fun and they just want a piece of the pie? So I don't know the number, but there's so many. And did you hear who just started a health and wellness website last month? I literally just found this out. Halle Berry is now health and wellness. Who would have thought? There's a whole bunch of celebrities on there. So when you think about the volume of blog posts out there, that wasn't just the health and wellness industry, that was all industries. But if you think about the ginormity of the health and wellness industry, how some really big top names are getting into it, and the fact that there's so many blog posts out there, you gotta pick up your socks to really get the attention and really draw your ideal clients to you. And I want to tell you how you can do this, because you can do this. It can work, but you got to do a couple of things differently than you're doing it now. So the 2 big problems that I see consistently in the industry when I'm doing blog reviews is, number 1, the content kind of sucks. And I say this with a mixture of love because I want you to do better, and frustration that you're not going to get ahead with your offerings and your expertise and your business and your products and programs if you're representing yourself with short, generic, bland blog posts. So I'll tell you that you don't need to have amazing huge skyscraper, niche specific, high quality blog posts every single week. You don't. But you do need them sometimes, and they have to be really impressive. And those are the blog posts that you're going to want to rank on Google, that you're going to want to represent your expertise, that you're going to find people who are going to, or people are going to find them, and they are going to say, oh my God, this person is the expert for me. They know what they're talking about. They're credible, they're articulate, they're high quality, and they are going to help me solve my problem. I want to be their client. You need to have amazing blog posts at least once in a while, because these short ones, little short ones that you crank out from week to week, are fine for nurturing the people that already follow you. So the people who are already on your newsletter list and people who are already your clients, or they already follow you on social media, they're fine. They want to see that you're doing stuff regularly because they already know you, they already like you, they already trust you. But it's not going to grow your business. In order to grow your business, you need to find new people and have them find you. So you need to put something out there that's going to be impressive. That's the main thing. And I'll tell you that in order to do this, you need to really think about your content strategy and your mission statement. Like, who do you service? How do you service them? What makes you different from everyone else? You need to rock your uniqueness, like be yourself and show not just your qualifications. It's not about your resume. It's about you. Be you in them and be your best expert, and show that off every once in a while, at least once every month or two, please. So that's the whole thing. The content kind of sucks. The second thing is that you need to tell people what to do when they land on your blog post. If you want them to sign up for your newsletter, you need to make it obvious. You need to have it in the middle. If you have a long blog post, you put it in the middle of your blog post, put it at the bottom of your blog post. You offer a great opt-in, which I'll get into in a minute, a great opt-in. And you even have a pop-up. Like, you make it obvious and so simple for people to opt in to your opt-in that they're going to want to. And also, of course, take into consideration any legal issues like the whole GDPR thing that's going live for EU people next week. So take that into consideration. But so make your signing up for your newsletter a priority, make it obvious, make it stand out, have it in more than one place, have it an image. But the content of that opt-in, freebie, whatever it is you give them, needs to be strategic too. Having your, favorite smoothie recipes is great, but you gotta tie it to one of your products and services and help your ideal client, give them incentive to work with you. So how do you do this? You don't just slap together something in 20 minutes. I really disagree with that advice, by the way. So this is how I see an opt-in. So you can visualize your opt-in as, these are my products and services. I offer this product, I offer this program, I offer this service in this niche. These are your paid. This is your bread and butter. On this side, you do blog posts, and you do regular blog posts every week or so, and some of them may be maybe kind of averagey, but a few of them are like amazing, and they're going to get you new clients. Your opt-in bridges these two together. So how I see it is your opt-in helps people who are interested in this topic that you blogged about, and it gets their attention and it gets their email address. It helps them take the next step and understand the value that you can bring them with this free offer. Whatever it is, they're going to have more energy, or they're going to, see this result, whatever, by doing what that opt-in is showing them to do. And at the end of your opt-in, it doesn't matter whether it is a PDF or a video, whatever it is. At the end of that offer, you need to make your paid offerings visible. You need to promote them. At the back of my PDFs, if you've downloaded any, you'll see that the last page is a picture of me, it's a little about me, a little bit about who I help and how I help them, and then a promotion for something that I'm promoting at the time. So you can have more than one opt-in. You don't have to have multiple I mean, you can have multiple, but you don't need to start with multiple. Start with one, but make it obvious to sign up for it. Make it an obvious first step that they need to take so that they would consider moving forward with you as one of your clients, and make it a promotion for one of your paid offers. At the end, make it pretty clear. Have a link back to your Work With Me page. Tell them a little bit about the benefits of one of your offers. You've got to do that, because honestly, it is an amazing time in health and wellness, and there's so much opportunity. The market is growing. Everyone wants in, and there's so many people. So you've got to rock your uniqueness. You've got to stand out, at least put up something amazing every once in a while. And you've got to make it easy for people to opt into your email list, because, you know, the money is in the list, as they say, but you're not going to grow your list without something amazing, and you're not going to promote any of your offers if you don't have an opt-in that's going to lead them to that offer. So do you see the strategy in this? There's a whole strategy, this content marketing strategy that can really help take random generic blog posts and turn this vision into how it can help grow your business, grow your email list, grow your client list, by really being strategic and throwing the marketing in there. And before we leave, I just want to tell you one thing that I did. I literally, just this afternoon, I went back and I looked at my form. This is a benefit that I've seen from putting out really good content on a regular basis in my business personally. So I have a high barrier to entry to Work With Me. I'm pretty specific about the type of people that I work with on when it comes to writing, health writing, and blogging. And so for my freelance clients, the people who pay me to ghostwrite for them, I have a form to fill out. And this form is, you know, has multiple questions, and it's like, fill out this form and I'll get back to you, we'll make an appointment. So you need to actually want to work with me in order to spend the time to fill out this form. I look back, and in the last 7 months, do you know how many, and I always ask them, where did you find me? It's one of the first questions on that form, and you should ask that question too. Do you know where 71% of the people who completed that form just in the last 7 months or so found me through an internet search? They found me, they were impressed with their first impression of me, and they actually took the step to not only sign up for my newsletter, which was very obvious how to do that, but to fill out a form to actually potentially work with me one-on-one as a ghostwriter for their personal health blog. So it works. It can work. Now it's getting more competitive. There's a lot more people out there. So you have to work a little bit harder, but you don't need to put something amazing out every single day or even every week. But put something amazing out every once in a while. Put a great opt-in together that really promotes your stuff and builds this bridge between your blog posts and your offerings. And I will love to hear how this is helping you grow your email list every day, as it should, and grow your client list over time with good content, good opt-ins, and a health blog that is going to just convince people that you are the person to work with. So if you have any questions or comments, throw them below. I would love to hear them. And thank you so much for your time. I really, really, like, you can implement these things quickly. It's not a big thing. Like, you can literally start tomorrow or today even on a monthly amazing piece of copy or an amazing opt-in. So I hope this works for you. I know it will. If you did it, it'll work. It's got you. It works. So thank you so much, and have an awesome day.